Hey guys, Kaushik here. So today I've got you a LeetCode question where the question number is 594 and the question title is longest harmonious subsequence. Okay. Before getting into the question, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe. And yeah, let's try to understand what exactly your sub-array and subsequence is. Considering this example, okay. So let us consider I am going to have a number where it is 2, 4, 5, right? This array 2, 4, 5 is a sub array. Okay, so but when I'm talking about subsequence, it can be taken as like this: 2, 4 and 7, right? So what is the difference you observe in this is, in a sub array it is going to be contiguous where the element in between is not being missed, right? Whereas in the subsequence, yes, it is going to be in the order is not going to change, but there can be an element being missed. It is not only these three sizes 3, it can be like 4, 8 as well. Okay, but when I'm going to take a size 2 here, it is going to be either 5, 7, okay, or it can be 7, 8. So I hope you are clear with what exactly subarray and subsequence is, right? Yes. Now let us try to understand what exactly the question says. Okay, so here they have given you a longest harmonious subsequence where we just try to understand what exactly this harmonious is all about. Okay, so where the difference between its maximum value and the minimum value is going to be exactly 1. So you are going to take a subsequence where the largest element and the smallest element's difference is going to be exactly 1. Fine. Now you need to understand one point very clearly in this. Okay, when they're asking for maximum value and minimum value difference is 1, you can observe a very clear thing here in this is the array or the resultant array, okay, can have only two unique elements. For an example, look at the answer over here, 3 and 2. It can only have 3 and 2, right? It can have either 5 or 7 because the difference is going to be 1, right? The maximum difference and minimum difference is going to be 1. Now you will be considering, why can't we take 3, 2, 2, 5, 2 and 3 as a sequence, harmonious subsequence? You can't take it because the largest element becomes 5, the smallest element becomes 2, the difference becomes 3. It is not exactly 1, isn't it? Right? So with this, we will be able to understand how it is to be solved. Fine. The array can have many subsequences in which we need to give the longest harmonious subsequence. Harmonious as in the maximum value and the minimum value difference is going to be exactly 1. This is the question all about, right? Okay. Let me consider a example where here the answer is very clearly available that it is going to be 2, 3, 3, 2, right? Fine. Now, instead of spending your extra time in finding out all the subsequences, instead of going for a brute force approach, right, finding all the subsequences and then finding the best out of it, it's going to be a really messed up way where it is going to cost you more time. Okay, so let's make it as simple as possible. Okay, see, the easiest way is, one thing we are very clear that the array is going to have either, only two elements, right? It's going to be having only two unique or two distinct elements, fine, which is 2 and 3 over here, fine. In that case, to make it more simpler, and also they are not asking us for the array itself, right? They're asking us for the length of it. For example, length of this is going to be 5, so they're asking us the length of it, isn't it? Right? How I'm going to do this is, the logic is simple. You are going to create a dictionary. Okay, you're going to use your hash map for this, creating a dictionary. Very simple. Take up 2, right? We don't have 2, keep 2 as a value and keep, sorry, 2 as the key and keep the value as 1. Consider 5. We don't have 5, so keep 5 as the key and the value as 1. We don't have 3, so keep 3 as the key and 1 as the value. Again, we don't have 3, sorry, we do have 3, increment the value. So this is how you are going to use your hash map with dictionary, isn't it? Right? Yeah, implementing hash map using dictionary, simple, right? Cool. Again 3, yeah, 3 is available, incrementing the count. Again 2, 2 is available, 2 as in key is available, so incrementing the count. 7, 7 is not available. Go ahead and create your 7. In a very basic way, you have successfully created your dictionary, isn't it? Right? After you creating dictionary, right, now I want the length of it. Can I say that if I'm going to add this 2 and this one, that is value of key 2 and value of key 5, if I'm going to have this 2 plus 1, which is 3, it specifies or it says that the subsequence is in this order, correct? right? We can consider the subsequence is going to be in this order. Very simple, isn't it? Right? So similarly, now what I'm going to do is I am going to find the largest sum possible, isn't it? Right? Let me make it very clear. You will understand it more clear when it is being explained in the way, right? Yeah. So now considering this 2, fine, we need to find the minimum value. Let's take 2. If 2 is the minimum, then can I say 2 plus 1, which is 3, will be the maximum, right? 2 plus 1, 3 is the maximum. We need to, what we need, the difference should be exactly 1. So the next element is the only option we have, or the before element. We will see later for the before element. So we took 2, the next element is 2 plus 1, 3. That is, we took the key and the value of this one, 2 is 2, value of 3 is 3, right? You add it, you get 5, right? Then take the next key, 5. Taking next key 5, right? What is the maximum value? It could be 5 plus 1, 6. But do we have 6 in my dictionary? No, right? So ignore your 5. Again going for 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4. So you are going to take your 3 and 3 plus 1, 4, correct? Do we have 4? Nope. You can just go ahead. And taking this 7, 7 plus 1, 6, we don't have 6. So ultimate point in the dictionary is very simple, or ultimate point in this is very simple. The value, right? I'm going to consider 2 and plus 1, the other value, right? The other key. These are the only 2 options which can be there in it, and they're not asking us for the array. They are just asking us for the length of it. So least bother about the order. I can just print the values. I'm going to print the maximum value. I'm going to use my greedy approach to get the maximum value. Very simple, isn't it? Right? Let's see how exactly the coding is being done. I'll come back again in the end of the video and explain you again how it is being done after seeing the code. Stay tuned, right? So let me create an empty dictionary over here. So we know how to create empty dictionary. No big deal. Once it is getting done, I'll run a for loop. So for I in nums, right? I'm going to run the loop for nums. So why I'm running it for nums is very simple, because nums is the list name they have mentioned us in the method on the top, method parameters on the top, right? So while creating dictionary, you need to be very careful. How are you going to create is you are going to first check whether the key is available or not. If you don't check it, what happens? You'll just end up getting a key error, right? So I is a key if it is there. Okay, so let's say if it is not there, if it is not there in dictionary, if it is not there in dictionary, then I am going to create the key and consider the value as 1 for now, isn't it? Done, right? But let us imagine the element is already available. So obviously I not in D will become false, will come to your else part, and what I'm going to do in else part is I'm going to go to that particular key and increment its value by 1. Very simple. Getting out of the code, you will be having a dictionary like this, where you can see that 1 is having a frequency of only 1, because yeah, it's only one time repeated, whereas 3 is having frequency of 2 because it is repeated 2 times, and 2 is having the frequency of 3, isn't it? So this is how you are going to get the work done. No big deal in this, isn't it? Right. Once I have done with creating my dictionary, you can observe, once I have done with creating this dictionary, then I need to find the next value, isn't it? So I'll run the loop for I in D. Okay, considering I value as 1, I am going to check whether we have 2 in the dictionary or not. Yes, we do have 2. What do we have to find is, we have to find the longest length, isn't it? So as I'm going to find longest length, I'll take a max value 0, greedy algorithm, very simple. Where, just observe this carefully, I am going to check whether I plus 1 is there or not. So if I plus 1 in my dictionary, that is currently I value is what? 1. Okay, currently I value is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Do we have 2 in the dictionary or not? Yeah, 2 as a key, it is available in the dictionary, isn't it? As it is available in the dictionary, I am going to continue, right? Continue checking whether, see, whether d of I, that is the frequency of 1 plus frequency of I plus 1, which is 2. 2 is available, right? This sum frequency, okay, these frequency of these two values, sum of these two values, if it is greater than m, yes, it is greater than m. Initially, m value is 0, right? Then you will update your m with what? The same, which is d of I plus d of I plus 1. So why I am doing this over here is very simple. D, that is your I value is 1, 1 plus 1, 2. Some value is very simple. Here you take 1 and you take 3. The values are 1 and 3, which is Sum is 4. 4 is greater than 0? Yes, right? So you are going to update it. Done. Continuing with that, you will go ahead with taking 3 as your I value now. I plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 is not there, isn't it? So this first condition is false. As it is false, you will go for the next value, which is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. Yes, we do have 3 here, where it is 3, the value of 3 is what? 2. So as 3 is there, this first condition is true, and you'll go for the next condition, where d of I value is what? 2, right? So d of 2 is, value is very simple, which is 3. 3 plus, again you go with 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 greater than 4, condition is true. You will update your m value to 5. Again, continuing with that, you will check with 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 is not there in dictionary. You don't need to check it all. And now you go with 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is also not there in dictionary. So you just simply come out and you will return your m value, right? Let's try to run the code and check whether it is passing all the test cases or not. And yes, it is passing all the test cases, right? Once it is passing all test cases, you can go ahead by submitting the code. Yes, so we have written a code with the best time and space complexity. I hope you are clear with what exactly has happened here, or else you can just, again, I'm just repeating the logic alone once again. Please have a look to it. Instead of going ahead with all the sequences, finding all the subsequences, we can just get the values of it, keep it in the dictionary in a very simple way, and add up the values to check whether the sum value is greater than the max or not. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that only, and making sure that I take the value and also take the next element of it and check whether if it is available in the dictionary. Hope you understood the logic. Stay tuned for more video like this. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, and thank you.